What if I told you that one of the foods on this list might already be sitting in your kitchen right now, and thousands of cat owners unknowingly feed it to their cats every single day? Some of these foods can make a cat seriously ill within hours. Others quietly damage a cat's body over months or even years. And surprisingly, the most dangerous food on this list isn't chocolate. Let's find out which foods every cat owner should avoid. 1. Onions and garlic. Let's start with one of the most dangerous foods for cats. Onions, garlic, leeks, chives, and shallots are all toxic to cats. And it doesn't matter if they're raw, cooked, dried, or powdered. These foods contain compounds that damage a cat's red blood cells. Over time, this can lead to anemia, a condition where the body struggles to carry enough oxygen. A poisoned cat may become weak, tired, lose its appetite, or develop pale gums. Even small amounts can be dangerous. That's why leftovers seasoned with onion or garlic should never be shared with your cat. 2. Chocolate. Most people know chocolate is dangerous for dogs, but it's also extremely dangerous for cats. Chocolate contains a stimulant called theobromine. A cat's body cannot process it properly. Even a small amount can cause vomiting, restlessness, tremors, a rapid heartbeat, and in severe cases, seizures. Dark chocolate is especially dangerous because it contains more theobromine. So if chocolate falls on the floor, make sure your cat doesn't get to it. 3. Alcohol. This one sounds obvious, but accidental alcohol poisoning happens more often than people think. A cat may lick a spilled drink out of curiosity. The problem is that alcohol affects a cat's brain and liver extremely quickly. Because cats are so small, even tiny amounts can cause serious problems. In severe cases, alcohol poisoning can lead to breathing difficulties, coma, or death. Always keep alcoholic drinks out of reach. 4. Grapes and raisins. Here's something many people don't know. Grapes and raisins can be highly toxic to cats. Scientists still don't fully understand why, but they do know that these foods can cause serious kidney damage. Some cats develop vomiting, lethargy, and dehydration after eating only a small amount. Since there is no known safe amount, it's best to avoid them completely. 5. Xylitol is a sugar substitute found in many sugar-free products. You'll find it in chewing gum, candy, toothpaste, and even some peanut butter brands. Many pet owners have never heard of xylitol, but veterinarians take it very seriously. If enough is consumed, it can cause dangerous blood sugar changes and severe liver damage. Always check ingredient labels before giving your cat any human food. Now, let's move on to the foods that don't usually cause immediate poisoning, but can slowly harm your cat over time. 6. Raw meat and raw eggs. Many people believe raw food is more natural for cats. And while cats are carnivores, raw meat and raw eggs come with risks. They can contain harmful bacteria such as Salmonella and E. coli. Repeated exposure increases the chance of digestive illness and infection. Young kittens, senior cats, and cats with weaker immune systems are especially vulnerable. When prepared properly, cooked protein sources are generally much safer. 7. Too much liver. This is one of the most surprising foods on the list. Most people think liver is one of the healthiest foods a cat can eat. And in moderation, it can be. But too much liver over long periods can cause vitamin A toxicity. This condition may affect bones, joints, and mobility. In other words, a food that seems healthy can slowly become harmful when fed too often. 8. Milk and dairy products. For decades, cartoons have taught us that cats love milk. But here's the surprising truth. Most adult cats are lactose intolerant. Their digestive system struggles to process dairy products. As a result, milk can cause bloating, gas, diarrhea, and stomach discomfort. It may not be a deadly toxin, but repeated digestive stress isn't healthy either. 9. Tomato leaves and unripe tomatoes. While ripe tomatoes are generally safe in small amounts, the green parts of the tomato plant are a different story. Tomato leaves and stems contain a compound called solanine. This substance can be toxic to cats. Symptoms may include drooling, digestive upset, and lethargy. If you grow tomatoes at home, make sure your cat cannot access the plant. 10. Caffeine coffee, tea, energy drinks. These may help humans stay awake, but they can be extremely dangerous for cats. Caffeine overstimulates the nervous system and heart. Even small amounts can cause hyperactivity, tremors, rapid heartbeat, and serious medical emergencies. Never leave caffeinated drinks where a curious cat can investigate them. So why are cats more vulnerable than many other pets? The answer is simple. Cats are obligate carnivores. Their bodies process food very differently from ours, and because cats are small, it takes much less of a toxic substance to cause serious harm. What's even more concerning is that cats often hide signs of illness. A poisoned cat may appear completely normal at first, then suddenly become very sick hours later. That's why quick action is so important. If your cat eats something toxic, don't try to make it vomit unless a veterinarian specifically tells you to do so. Contact a veterinarian or emergency animal hospital immediately. The faster treatment begins, the better the outcome. The good news is that many foods are perfectly safe when prepared correctly. Plain cooked chicken, turkey, fish, and eggs can all be excellent treats in moderation. The key is keeping things simple and avoiding seasonings, sauces, and processed ingredients. Now I want to hear from you. Which food on this list surprised you the most?